Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in to the channel today. We're going to be going over these portable carbon monoxide detectors. I posted a video about a year ago with a brief description of it and a link to it. And since then I've got a lot of questions on how you adjust the settings and how you use it, so I decided to make a video on that. So this one here is the one I posted about a year ago. This is the Pildegro 3-in-1 unit, and I've had this one for a couple of years and it's still working pretty good. I'm not sure if the battery's quite as good as it probably was when I first got it, but I usually have it plugged in all the time when I am using it, so it's not a big deal to me. They claim to have a 1000 milliamp hour battery that can run it for 120 hours without a charge. And I've had it go for at least 4 days or longer without charging. The second one I got here, I got when we started camping with both our teardrop and rooftop tent together, so we could have a detector in each sleeping area. And this one is a different brand. It's MOES, but it's basically the same thing, has all the same functions. The only difference I've found is the magnet on the MOES seems to be a lot better. So if you wanted to use a magnet to hang it on something instead of hanging it by the clip, I would go with the MOES. And I'll leave a link to both of these in the description. So anyways, to get to the settings on it, first thing you want to do is double click the function button, which is right down here. And also to turn it on, you press and hold this button for I think 3 to 5 seconds probably, and it turns on. So if you double click the function button, it will go into the settings, and you can see that's, I have it set at 55 parts per million right now. So you can adjust your first number by single clicking it once you get into the settings. And then once you get that where you want it, you double click again. Nope, sorry. Let's see, let's try this again. So I'll get that to 5. And then press and hold. Yep, and then you can adjust the second setting for your tens value and hundreds. And this will go all the way up to 125 parts per million. So they recommend, and then once you're done, you can just not touch anything for 15 seconds and it will go back into the main operating mode, and then it's set. So they recommend for outdoor use or camping to have it set between 25 and 75 parts per million. And for indoor use like in a home, they say it's safe to set between 75 and 125 parts per million. I'm not sure exactly all the reasons for the difference, but that's just what the menu recommends. I've kept mine set at 55. I think they might have came that way, but I can't remember. And I've tested it with exhaust from my vehicle, and it sets it off. I've had like a little Jetboil stove. It wasn't Jetboil, but it was that similar style stove. And I was heating water, and I brought my detector out just to see the outside temperature. And I had it hanging on the door kind of near the stove. And even that was enough to set it off, so I feel pretty confident in it. As far as these go, I would always test it and make sure that you can make it go off with something that you know is a source of carbon monoxide before you depend on it. And it's still not a substitute for being safe, you know, having good fresh air and ventilation, especially if you're using a combustible heat source like in winter or fall camping or even early spring. You definitely want to have fresh air, you know, a vented window or something to exchange the old air with new air. These are just like a backup that you hope works in the event that something goes wrong, something happens that cuts off your fresh air source. This will hopefully go off and save your life, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're you don't have that to start with. Like I said, I haven't had any bad issues with them. I've looked at Amazon reviews and it's kind of hit and miss. Some people say it works great and then other people say they don't work at all. That could be a quality issue. It could be user error. There's a lot of things that could cause that. As far as customer support goes, before I decided to make this video last night, I contacted Pildegro through Amazon and they emailed me back the manual, a digital copy of it, like within 2 hours. And this was 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. So I can't really complain about the customer support because I got this thing like 2 years ago and set it up, and then I couldn't find the manual. I don't know what I did with it, but it's been a while. So I was happy that I got that response from them. I haven't had to contact MOES at all, but like I said, they seem to have a better magnet, and maybe that varies from unit to unit, but as far as the two I have, that one seems to support its weight better if you try to use the magnet for it. I hope that is helpful for you. One more thing I wanted to mention, we put these travel logbooks together and they are available for sale on Amazon. I think they're like $5.99. I pretty much just made it as cheap as I could so that as many people that want one could get one. So you got your first page there, you can put like your name on it, and then every other page there's a section here with pre-filled out fields to kind of, you know, where you went and some info about your stay. And then there's a blank page where you can do pictures or notes or whatever you want. It's just something fun, either for anybody to fill out, or maybe if you want to give one to your kid so they can have like their own log of travels. I set it up so you could use it for camping or for hotel stays. And there's, you know, it's just like things you did, things you'd want to do next time, campsites you might want for next time, or places you'd want to stay next time. And then the notes page, you can put anything you want on. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link to that down below in the description, and I'll also have a link to each one of these carbon monoxide detectors as well. And I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was and you like the content we create, please like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching.